if you want to learn to slap, you have to practice technique, of course, but you also have to do some setup on your bass, because it makes it a lot easier, and it's just, you don't need to use so much energy when you slap. So doing a truss rod is important to get your neck straightened up. You can use one of these, and on usual Fender basses you can just go in here and get in and turn, or just search on YouTube and you will find better explanation on how to do it. It isn't dangerous. I've done it my whole career and it's worked fine. You don't need a professional to do it. It's so easy. So just do a little bit and wait like 10 or 15 minutes and do it again, so don't damage your bass. You have to do it, yeah, you have to have some time before you just do it again. So get your neck straight, not quite totally straight, but like almost. I like it very straight, and I like to set up my strings so they're even in volume and the same height to the pickups. If you have one string very low, you will have much more volume in that string. So you want to even out the volume of each string. But I like to have the D and the G string a bit lower, so my feel gets through live. It's often, although it's cool to have strap the same height as when you sit as when you stand, because if you have your bass too low you will end up slapping like this, and it works fine on the low strings, but if you're gonna slap the A string, you can hit other strings and it will just get muddy. So you have to put up your thumb and slap on the line with the strings, and slap like here on the first frets and bounce it off. If you don't bounce off, you just mute the string, so you have to just bounce it off. And it's often common to pop the octave, like this G, like 2 down and 2 to the side. You'll find the octave. It's the same note, just 1 octave higher. So slap that and pop it. And you can pop it right before the fretboard, because you have you need to have some space under the strings, so you can get under there and pop it. So get your action straight up, get your bass easy to play, because then you can practice technique later, and you will never get to play fast if you don't have good action. So it's so important. If you must have your bass low, you can do it, but when you practice, just because I couldn't slap in the first place, but I just tried to get my bass as high as possible, and then I was forced to get my thumb up in the strings, like on line, and it helped so much. So you do that and practice, so you are familiar with the spacing between strings. So we don't have to look all the time, just get it in. Yeah. If you have any questions, just comment below and like the video. See ya.